Okay, we're recording. Germs, worms, friends, and neighbors. We're back at you again, Kelly and Mike.
Hey Mike, how have you been these last 7 days, this last week? What you been up to?
I have, same old, same old. I hit a, a, a rock in my writing. I got writer's rock, and the
Happens to
rock
us.
won't move.
Sometimes it'll last for a day, sometimes it lasts for months, for years.
I don't want but I sent my granddaughter a copy of my books.
Good.
So I asked her to read them. She's the one that reads. She can't have it read to her. She can't listen. She has to read it in order for her to get something out of it. I said, that's fine. You need to read this because I don't have it on audiobook. So you got to read it. So I sent her an email with both of them in it. So we'll see how that goes.
I think she'll enjoy it.
I don't know. We'll see. The only thing I can do is see. I went these are the ones that I went through and I upgraded them, so to speak, so that you knew what
So
everybody's like.
you enhanced them a bit,
I enhanced
more
them.
details.
They're not the ones that are on that's not the one you can get from Audible. It's the one that the my enhanced version. So it's like now she'll know what everybody looks like and da 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 da.
So you've got details.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as crazy as it sounds, those details are important to engage the reader. They want to know, they want to know, how this person looks, how their
Yeah.
voice sounds, they carry themselves, if they have a smell, if they don't have a smell, they want to know all
And
this.
see, and that's why me, that's why I should have had creative writing in my past, and I never did. Then I would know this stuff right up front to do this. But, oh no, because in my mind, when I write it, I go, I can picture it. I can picture just how they're supposed to look, how they are, what they sound like. But nobody else can, only me.
Well,
So
and picture it in
I'm,
your mind, take that picture and put it down on paper.
yeah. In order to do that, then you got to go, well, this looks like that, this looks like this is that, and those are this. And I didn't do that, see. So I did my readers a disfavor, a dishonor.
But your next
They
one.
should have read my mind.
Okay,
What?
I was gonna say your next one will be better. And then you're like, they should have read
Oh,
my mind. So with that, what are we talking about this week, Mike?
yeah, enough of the fucking books. Did we talk about portals last week? We should talk about them.
Um, I think we started to talk about portals last week and got on a tangent of something else, but yeah, we could talk portals.
The portals are the ones that I sit here and I think about the portals and I think about other books and I think about what I saw in my tree. I think about it's like, when I see something, when I told you about that quite a few years ago, about what I saw in my tree. And
Can
I
you
sat there and I
name?
watched that motherfucker for hours. I watched that son of a bitch. And it didn't go anywhere. It didn't do nothing, but it was just there. It's not there no more. It hasn't been back now for quite a while. So now what I'm wondering, do they travel? Are they supposedly set in stone or do they wander?
I would say uh, I can't answer that question, but I have
Somebody out there got to answer it for me
somebody
because
might.
mine is no longer here. And it was too high for me to get to.
I'm going to have to say that they probably open and close probably due to the universal alignments, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense then. That does.
Which would
So
suck
that means
because
that
had you
means they're wandering. They're
or
not.
or that's static, but it's only open whenever Jupiter and
Oh,
Venus are in
align or something
alignment,
like that.
something like that. Maybe
Okay.
with certain degrees. Um,
However, the universe wants to make it so, that's how it's going to be.
I just because my in my mind, if it's to where it's not static, to where it can move, if it's fluid, then what's stopping us from stepping through portals and going to
Right.
other places?
And
So
going somewhere.
it would have to be some place where you're first of all you're not gonna walk through it.
No, you wouldn't. It's way up. It was up there. Right.
Yeah. Um, and I don't know if that was, if that's by design or, you know, the
A
side of,
safeguard.
the side of a mountain. Maybe there's a rock in the side of a mountain that's always a portal all the time. But you
Right.
have to climb that mountain to get to that portal.
And then you got to walk through a rock and you think, well, I'm not going to go bump my head in that fucking rock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. I believe that there are portals. I believe that the natives, the Native Americans, the original people, whoever, whatever you want to call them, they believed that I think that they know that they knew, or their medicine man, or, whoever knows where the portals are, or if they're even attainable by
Us humans.
organic matter.
Oh,
You might have had to go through that portal using your pineal gland, your third eye.
ah, my third eye. Astral projection through the portal. Makes sense. That makes sense now. I don't know. But I'm waiting. I've been waiting for it to come back, but no luck. It's teasing me. Now I got a ladder. I'll go up there. See, my luck. I'll get up there. I'll slip in. I'll fall the fuck through it, and I'll be over on another place where I need a bigger ladder, and there ain't nothing over there.
That would be
That would be my luck. I go, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Anyhow, so that's why I wanted to know about these portals. Because in my book, yeah, you have dragons, so the dragons they just fly you through them when they're up in the air. But what the fuck?
well in my book. The Curse of the Dragon, Curse of the Dragon's Heart, the vampire story. A, the witches gave the vampires the ability to open a portal. And they, you know, now mind you, that book was definitely channeled. That book did not come from my noodle. It was a dream. And in the book, it tells those vampires to make sure that where you step into the portal on the other side is exactly where you come back through. Um, so, if you're off by inches, you're not going to come to the same timeline.
Ah, so I can change the timeline.
It can also change the realm that you're going into.
Oh, well, that would really fucking make for a fuck of a deal, huh?
Yeah, because at the end of the book, um, the anti-hero, I guess you'd call him, he jumps through the portal and ends up in present time.
Oh,
And a car almost runs him over. See, this is all set. That vampire story is set like whenever vampires first happened
back in the
eons ago. So, yeah.
son of a bitches, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's where that book ends actually. So it's I thought it would be a series, like Interview with the Vampire. it just kind of fizzled. I haven't done any. So
Now,
yeah,
why didn't you start with a Walking Dead series? I mean, you're enamored with them.
I used to. I was working on a book for with zombies, um, and it was because I was working on it actually whenever The Walking Dead was playing on television,
Oh yeah,
and it was a hot rave, and it
there's
became
so
yeah, it became the same thing, different day type.
yeah, there's so many out there right now. It's like, which one do you want to watch? They're all the fucking same. Shoot them in the head, they die. You don't shoot them in the head, they keep going.
Exactly. However, there was one character in that book that the book's never been published still.
Oh, it didn't.
No, no, no.
You still got a roaming around there, huh?
And there was one character in there. His name was Tumbleweed Walt because he was walking. He was walking across. He was a zombie. His name was Walter, and he was covered in like sticker bushes. So like a
Oh,
big sticker bush. Yeah, that was.
Tumbleweed Walt.
But my characters were calling him because his name was Walter. Did you kill Tumbleweed Walt? No, just kind of. I just locked him in the bathroom. They were at a convenience
Oh,
a
yeah.
convenience store actually in Needles. So Tumbleweed Walt kind of works there.
Oh,
I mean, there's all those tumbleweeds out there,
yeah.
and he actually worked at the convenience store. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Now back to your. Well, no, we got to talk about portals because we're talking about that. See, where I'm bringing us back down a different tangent here, and I don't want to get off subject, so we'll just go back to the portals because um, I do believe in my woods there is a portal in my woods. But now with that, it's like I don't let anybody go in my woods because I have it as a safe haven for animals. Nobody hunts my woods. Nobody goes through my woods. It's for them to be there and their protection. All right. That way we can hunt on the outsides of my woods. But I've how do I put this? I see I've seen a lot of things go in and nothing comes out.
Of
You know
your
what I
wood,
mean? Yeah.
or in this one area, like a doorway.
Yeah.
Um, you
So
know,
it's a
you've heard of fairy rings, right?
fairy ranch. No.
No, fairy rings, like fairy circles. It's a ring.
Oh, the ring's on the ground.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it can also be like an archway. They could
Oh.
be, and they say whenever you go through the fairy ring, the fairies can take you and make you enslave you, make you go to a different realm. So those could be portals, and they're in woods regularly.
Oh. No, I didn't know. I didn't hear about them. So maybe that's it, huh? I don't know. Anyhow, that's why I figured out that we do bring up portals today because I wanted to know where this one, if it's ever going to come back, and if the one in my woods is ever going to, because I don't want to go in there and disrupt what I've already let the animals come to know as their home. So
That's fair. Um, oh my God, we're out of time.
what do you mean we're out of time? We haven't
We're
done nothing.
out of time. Stop. Okay, we
Bye.
as always, if you like and subscribe, because then we can get longer and talk more. Bye bye.
Yeah.